everybody, it's Wendy. I'm so excited that you're here today. I'm not going to keep you long, but I have to tell you a few things before we stamp. First, this whole week is dedicated to crazy color. I'm calling it Crazy Color Week. I went through the Stampin' Up! Workbook I have that has a bunch of color combinations, and I picked out some of the weirdest color combinations for me personally to use that I never thought would go well together, and I made cards for the whole week that are showcasing weird color combinations. I'm also showcasing the Birthday Cheer bundle and the Hello Cupcake stamp set with the new framelits that Stampin' Up! Has released. So you can purchase the framelits to match the Hello Cupcake. The Hello Cupcake stamp set is a free stamp set that you can get if you place a $50 order, and you can choose the Hello Cupcake stamp set for free. So all of that being said, I want to take you to my stamp table and show you this awesome card. Really quick, a couple of reminders that I want to throw out there, and I've linked to them below, is my March class to go and my Spring 2019 retreat to go close soon. So if you're interested in purchasing either of those, please make sure that you check out the links below. I do want to tell you that my March class to go features the Birthday Cheer stamp set and bundle, and so does my retreat to go. So if you were to purchase that, you'll be set. Or if you get it with the March class to go, you'll be set with those as well. Okay, let's go over to my stamp table and make a crazy color card. Okay, so we are going to get into this crazy color fun fold card. This whole week I am focusing on the Birthday Cheer and the Hello Cupcake. I already told you that, I think. But we're going to use these three colors today, which I found in my little book that I use to find color combos, and I thought it was hideous, if I'm going to be totally honest with you. I'm like, who would put these three colors together? So some of my projects this week are colors that I would never think to pair together, and then some of them are like, okay, it was just too hard to do something crazy, so I kind of went with something simple. So you'll see all week long there's interesting color pairings, but this one, I'm not lying, y'all, it was like, ugh. So it's Gray Granite, Rich Razzleberry, and Mango Melody. Again, never in a million years would I have put these three colors together. However, they work. It turned out super cute. And I feel like it could kind of be used masculine or feminine. And I really just love the design. And then here I realize I've cut my top paper, my Gray Granite paper, the same size. So this piece needs to be cut at 4 by 5 1/4. And the dogs, by the way, have not barked in the last, like, I don't know, 2.5 hours. But I legit just turned this on to record and they started barking. Fabulous. So the Rich Razzleberry piece is the base piece, and it's cut at 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. This piece here is Whisper White thick cardstock. I pretty much only use I can talk. I pretty much only use thick cardstock because I don't really like the regular Whisper White, so I use the thick one. So this piece is cut at 7 by 3. Then you score it at 3 1/2, and it makes a 3 1/2 by 3 inch little fold piece on the top. And then we're going to layer this piece down, and this piece is cut at, well, that solid Mango Melody piece is cut at 2 3/4 by 3 1/4. And then the Designer Series paper Mango Melody piece is cut at 2 1/2 by 3. Okay, so I'm going to speed up the coloring just a little bit because there's a lot of coloring. I'm adding my shading to the left side first, and then I'm going to go in with my lighter color markers and add it to the left and blend in kind of in the center there. So it looks like I've got a little bit of shading over on the left side. Okay, story time. So my birthday was over the weekend. So we went on Saturday morning. I had a ladies' meeting at church, so I went to that, and it was interesting. I have to tell you guys, our church is in a place of major transition, and I go to a really teeny tiny church, and there are a lot of really big personalities in this really little church. So it was interesting. I definitely needed to
deal with some of my own stuff in order to get through the meeting, but we'll talk more about that another time. Anyway, what I want to tell you about is my day. So Saturday was church, ladies meeting, and then after that we had my daughter's basketball game. So we went to that, which I was ready to like throttle my husband because he was not making any effort to hurry out of the house, and ended up making us a little bit late for her to practice, which kind of drove me crazy. But you know, I got over that. It was fine because honestly, it's not that big of a deal. It's rec league and the kid was like 8 minutes late. So choose your battles, right? So then after that, we came home and my daughter went with my mother-in-law, and my husband and I just kind of hung out for a little bit. Actually, he took a nap and I got a little bit of work done and decorated some shelves that he hung for me. And then we went to Folsom, which is kind of near where we live. Not really, but kind of. And it's like the closest place that has any type of shopping because I live really rural. So we went up there and he took me to Kate Spade, which when I say he took me, I mean he drove the car and parked it in the parking lot and said I could go in and shop. Which is fine with me because I wouldn't want him looking at the prices and hovering over the top of me anyway. So the way they've arranged it at this place in Folsom is there's a Kate Spade, Coach, and Michael Kors outlet all next door to each other. So you literally can walk out one door and go into the other one. I love handbags. It's something I've always loved, but it's something that I quit being able to buy a long time ago after we had our daughter. And I haven't purchased a designer handbag in a really long time. I bought one on clearance for $30 at Kate Spade. I don't really count that. Like, it was $30. It's what it cost to get something at Target. I bought one there, I don't know, probably a little over a year ago. I actually ended up just giving it away because 2 other people bought the exact same bag. And I have this weird thing. 2 other people that I was with bought the exact same bag. And I have this weird thing about being matchy with other people. I don't like it. So I never used it because I was always afraid that I would be out and they would be out and I would see them and we would be carrying the same purse. And that, I just couldn't do it. I don't like it. I don't want to match other people. I don't know why. Is that mean? Is that rude? I don't know, but it's a thing I have. So anyway, I ended up finding one at Michael Kors that I love, love, love. It's so funky and weird. It's a snake print pattern. So it very much reminds me of like Carrie Bradshaw, if you know who she is. And so that's kind of why I bought it, because it was like unique and different and fun. And so I'm not sure if there's any other video that exists on the planet that talks about going to a church ladies meeting and mentions Carrie Bradshaw in the same video. Oh, y'all, I need Jesus more than you know. I love it when people always say like, oh, Christians think they're perfect. And I'm thinking, no, I know I'm not perfect. That's why I'm a Christian. Like, I legit need God really bad. So, yeah, for all of you out there that have those thoughts about Christians, I'm just here to tell you, most people, yes, there are the hypocrites, right? And there are the people who are like holier than thou. Fine, I get that. They exist. But for the most part, most of us Christians are like, we are a hot mess and we need Jesus in a big way. So that's my story. So that was my weekend. And then I'm actually recording this Sunday before going to church because I have some church duties that I need to do before church service. And that's my card, guys. That's my weekend. Comment below and let me know how your weekend was. Thanks for tuning in. Click either one of the videos you see here to shop in my store. Shop at shoploveandstampin.com. All the products are listed below the video. Thanks so much for tuning in today, and I hope you have an awesome day. Bye-bye.